record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the...
Hello everyone, welcome back to another custom die-cast review. This one's actually pretty random. This is just, plain and simple, the 2020 Darlington throwback raced version from Brad Keselowski. Now, if you're wondering, kind of how in the world I came up with this idea, I didn't see anybody else do it. As far as I know, I'm the only one to do this custom, but obviously, I'm sure there's somebody else out there who's done the same one. But way back when, we was doing the watch parties in Original Big Brides, or, OBB's Discord server back when I was, kind of chilling in there for some of the races. I was watching his broadcast, he was streaming the race, and Brad had a problem. I think he had like a flat tire, and that tire was destroying his car. It kind of left a little something like this. Just completely blacked out, man. It was super, just incredibly shredded up. I actually even made the 124 custom of this, and I will link a review, or the review link down in the description. But yeah, it was just super shredded, and then I was thinking to myself, man, I want to do a custom of that. So, surely, whenever they actually released the Darlington car, I, made the custom. Now, this one actually is not the Darlington car. This is a standard 2021, I believe, right? Yeah, 2021, because oddly enough, with this paint scheme, they thought it was so good, they're like, you know what? We're just going to run it the rest of the 2021 season. So they did. This was originally where that came from, was from the throwback race, and they're like, you know what? We're just going to keep it. So they kept it for 2021, and obviously they couldn't have it for 2022 because the whole number change, and I don't think they would have stuck with it anyway. But yeah, so they produced the 1/64 scale of the standard paint scheme for 2021. They did not release the 2020 Darlington car. I think they released it in 124. Maybe it was also 2021, but I flipped it around. I don't really remember. But either way, they produced it in the 1/64 scale. So this is the second custom I've used, or the second time I've used this car for a custom. One was the Daytona 500 crash, and then this one obviously being the Darlington car from 2020, not 2021. So this one was an oddball, but still kind of special. So I did have to do some different customization. I did not have any of the red rims. Oh, there's a gnat just flew by. Jeez, get out of here. I had to do the red rims for the car. So those are hand painted. And then I had to hand paint the spoiler because of the playoffs. And I had to reprint the front banner because it is playoffs, even though it's not my best banner, but it's on there. That's all that matters. Obviously, there is no box design, no customization yet, because I'm not really worried about it until I go to put it up in a wave for eBay. So I'm not too worried about it right now until I get to that point. So as of right now, it's just going to be a plain Jane box. But nonetheless, this car actually has a really shredded up tire on the front we will take a look at. So let's go ahead and get into the diecast review, or custom diecast review, I guess, and see how that tire and all that damage turned out, because honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Here's the diecast out of the box. Now, there's a couple things that I don't like about this car. This window net right here, it's not super flush with like the actual door of the car. And I think that, I had it normally, and then when I put it back together, I guess that side from the the roll cage pushed it up a little bit. So that's one thing I'm not a fan of. Another thing is the rims for the car. Doesn't match. They're a little brighter, which, yeah, it's hard to get the exact color, but I wish they kind of turned out a little better. This is the first time I believe it's the first time I've ever painted rims, fully. So, yeah, obviously I'm not going to do very great as I hit my camera once again. But, I still think it turned out pretty okay. So, there's some of that shredded tire. There's a little bit of a teaser for you. So, onto the hood here, you can see some more of that shredded tire there. Tires.com discount tire. Got some raceware there. Dude, 2020 had some dirty cars. I think Austin Dillon came second in the Darlington race, or third, and his car was just caked in a bunch of rubber buildup and just a lot of raceware. So, pretty dirty. Here's the playoffs banner. Yeah, I know, not very great, but it's there, okay? It's the thought that counts. I only did that because of I could keep the actual Ford banners, or the Ford logos. We do have the, whatchamacallit there, painted the dashboard. There we go. There you go, Wrangler. Good job. Dashboard that's painted. Got the number 2 up here on the roof. Of course, I got some more racewear on the roof there. Keselowski on the rear name banner. Got Worth on the deck lid. A little bit of silver paint on the deck lid too, but I mean, it's not too far off. I would like to brag that I didn't use any masking tape either, so it's pretty clean. Discount tire, let's get your car taken care of. Whatever that is over there. You got the Ford license plate, Michigan Ford license plate. You got the number 2 there on the bottom side. Here's the good part. He actually hit the wall and did... Actually, I might want to touch up on some of that paint there, but you know. Discount tire, he hit the wall and it was all kinds of damaged. Freightliner snap-on, Wabash there, completely rubbed off tires. Got the number 2. Brad Keselowski. Let's see, Pertec, Ford, PPG, Mazak, and Dent Wizard on the B-post there. Just, you know, completely covered in a bunch of marks from the tire, you know, because kind of just spinning around doing its thing. Here is the actual shredded tire. We can see how that kind of turned out. I think it turned out pretty decent. And they got the front end right here, got the number 2 Sunoco. Got some more racewear on the front. Some more on that splitter there. Kind of goes all the way around to the other side. A little more racewear on the tires here. Window net is down. Of course, you can see the interior is painted. If we can focus, that'd be nice. Got the silver roll cage on both sides. Steering wheel, gear shifter, all that's painted. Auto Trader, Wabash again. Let's look at this. Didn't really wrap all the way around the... I could have fixed that. Got a little bit of... whatchamacallit here? Fuel spillage. And then, when you flip it over, of course, you got your undercarriage detail. Can't forget that. Same old, what we've been doing for the past couple years. The red is the fuel tank. And they got this little red thing here. Not sure what that is. Got the axles back here. Those are black. The little support beams, thingies, brackets for the axle, that's black. They got a black exhaust kind of system there. They got the transmission drive shaft, which are silver. The little bracket underneath the transmission is black. And then these little arms, these little, like, I don't know if they're like control arms or some sort of like support links, but those are also black as well. So, that'll pretty much do it. Definitely one of the more fun cars I really liked making. Or one of the cars that was more fun to make, especially the 124. The 124 is really fun. It looked pretty good, so yeah, you know, I thought that was kind of neat. And then I figured why not? I'd do it in a 124 since I already have the paint scheme ready to go. Just a couple minor changes and throw that racewear on there, make it look raced up like it was from the race, and you know, call it good. Now, normally when I do my race version cars, it's how it crossed the line. Just like how Lionel does their race win cars in victory lane, how it got to victory lane, or how it kind of finished, I guess, or how, when the night was said and done, confetti, all that fun stuff, all over the car, that's how they do it. They wait until everybody's settled down, everybody's ready to go, everybody left, or whatever, then they take all the after pictures after everybody's gone. So, normally I do that with this, but in this case, I knew that shredded tire would look so much better than just a fresh one. So I kept the shredded tire and I really made it more of the race version from when it happened and not how it finished in the race, which is, again, normally what I do. But I think we could kind of make a small exception on this car. I definitely think it turned out pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, once again, this will be up in a wave sometime soon. I don't know really when. I do have a wave planned, but I don't think I'm going to be able to actually put it out in time. I'll have to wait until I come back from Darlington, oddly enough. Speaking of, I have to record as many videos as I can before Darlington. I'm going to try to maybe not record the entire week's worth. Well, not weeks, but weekends worth. But I'll try to do more videos just in general. Because I'll be busy for the next couple of days up until we leave for Darlington. Of course, I'll have a vlog about it. It'll all be fun. It'll be nice to kind of edit that whenever I get back. But anyway, with that being said, I do believe that will be all for this custom diecast review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.